Winnipeg's gonna get a power play. His mic's not working.
23 Calgary, Timmins Hooking.
Alright, so
Hopefully this is an actual penalty, not
from the point, and there's a shot right off the leg. Quite defender that guy.
Yeah, the announcers are pretty stunned too that that was a penalty. But it is a penalty and the Flames are short-handed. This will be a good test to start the second period. Morrissey's got it at the point. Puts a pass through, it's going to go all the way to the corner to Scheifele. Tanev gets a hit on him, goes back to the point to Morrissey. Morrissey across, oh wow. How the heck Markstrom saved that, I'm not sure, but that is a 10-beller. That is a 10-bell save. That is why we have Markstrom. Holy smokes, I cannot believe he saved that. Alright, Winnipeg is going to regain the zone. Scheifele's going to fire it around. Kopp's going to let it go to the point. Dubois is going to make his way in before backhanding it back to the point to Panik. Winnipeg tries to center the puck out front, but it's going to go all the way down the ice. 45 seconds remaining in the power play for Winnipeg. 16:52 remaining in the game. Kopp tries to bring it in. It is stopped at the line. They will have to regroup. Panik's going to get it. Dubois will send it into Kopp. Kopp stops at the line, sends it back to Ehlers. Ehlers to Panik. Panik back to Ehlers. Ehlers walks in, shot, and scores. Ehlers with a power play goal to start it off. Jets are up again. Yeah, that save was insane, so I'm amazed it's not already 1-0. But this one, he's just really screened. Quick shot through traffic. Yeah. It's a goal. Ehlers is gonna start it off. Alright. Face off is won by Calgary, and they will bring it in and shoot it deep into the Winnipeg zone. Putting Chase, Anderson will have it out at center and dump it right back in again. Just putting a little fight up, and Lindholm's fighting behind the net, and he manages to pop free, so Anderson now has it at the point. Sends it deep around, but nobody's there. Winnipeg will recover and tip it out, but that is going to be icing. 16:05 remaining. Face off is won by Winnipeg, and they will not clear it as Calgary managed to keep it in. Bennett's got it now behind the net, and Goudreau hits it, but it gets stuck in the ref's feet. Morrissey tries to clear again, does not quite get it out, and now Bennett has it again low. Turns, cycles into the corner. He's getting hit by Lowry, but it pops free again. Monahan's fighting. Lowry, Monahan. Finally, Lowry's going to get it up to center. Perreault will tip it in. Gets his own tip and gets a shot from bad angle. Cycles around. And now Winnipeg controls it on the half boards on the top end. Being harassed by Valimaki. And it pops free finally, and Goudreau is going to send it up to Monahan, who's going to bring it up across center. Tries to put it up to Bennett, but it gets knocked down by a high stick by Winnipeg, and that'll bring a whistle. Hello, welcome. Winnipeg has got the early power play goal in the second period to take a 1-0 lead. 15:01 remaining. Calgary wins the draw at center ice from the high stick. And Anderson's going to send it all the way in. It was tipped. Lucic is going to play the body, which pops the puck free. Anderson now has it, but it gets tipped by a little fight in the neutral zone. Dubois loses the puck. Lucic passes it up to Backlund. Gets past Mangiapane. Now Lucic has it in the offensive zone. A little backhand into the center. Doesn't get there, but Backlund's got it. And they score! Lucic to Mangiapane. And Backlund finishes it off. And we, just like that, we are back to a 1-1 game. That's the response you want right away. Nice even strength goal. Mangiapane bangs it home. And we have a tie game. It's been a very even game. Even shots, even goals, and great chances. Lucic is just doing really well this season. I think he's got 3 times as many points now as Neil. I remember when people thought that was a bad trade, and it's just turned out to be a great trade for Calgary. Lucic just brought that toughness, and now he's getting points, and Neil's doing nothing, as per usual. And that's going to be icing as Morrissey touches up, and they're going to bring it all the way back to the Flames zone. 14:19 remaining. There's a little backhand pass there. Backlund tips it over, and Mangiapane just nails it into the open net. Alright, Winnipeg wins the draw in Calgary's zone. Shot from the point is tipped just wide. Koch gets dumped by Tanev. And Calgary tries to clear but can't. Dubé's turned back. Ehlers tries to do a move. Ehlers gets the puck back. He's got it on his backhand, tries a spin move. He's going to put it to the point. And the shot from the point doesn't go anywhere. Now Shipes is fighting. Lindholm tries to center, but that will get intercepted. Tanev is going to put it around behind his own net. Hanifin up off the boards, and Dubé will finally knock it out down, and not quite icing. So Morrissey will collect it and come around behind his own net. Fires a quick pass up, headman puck. But nobody's there. Valimaki is fighting in the corner with it. Can't see who he's fighting, sorry. They're right up in the camera. All I can see is their helmets. There we are, a different kind of angle. Calgary will tip it out, and they get as far as center. Oh no, they glove the puck down. They're going to actually gain the zone. A shot from the point is tipped just wide. This is Calgary's 4th line, putting in some work here. Back to the point again. And shot from bad angle. No, Valimaki decides to backhand it deep instead. And now it'll get headmanned out to center, and there was a high stick. It's probably going to bring a face-off just in front of the Calgary bench. Nesterov, the high stick. And as they review the 2 goal scores, they're going to send us off to a commercial break. While we're on this commercial break, let's check the out-of-town scoreboard there. Completed games. Florida beat Detroit 2-1. Edmonton held on against Ottawa 3-2. Chicago beat Dallas 2-1. San Jose is leading LA with 10:37 left in the second. They're up 2-1. Vegas is beating Anaheim 3-1. This is 1-1, and Tampa Bay is doing Tampa Bay things to Nashville 6-1 there, with only 3.5 minutes left in the third. almost done my goal horn video. Do look for that to be up hopefully tomorrow night on One Shift at a Time, the YouTube channel. That is where I'm going to be switching all this over to what's my Streamlabs account runs out, and I will put the new one on that new channel. They're showing Valimaki getting a very similar goal the other night, and then showing the one tonight by Mangiapane. They both look very similar. So Lucic has a goal and 2 assists in the last 2 games. Backland a goal and 3 assists, and Mangiapane 3 goals, 2 assists. That line is humming. Alright, Flames get it behind their own net. Giordano tries a fancy play, it does not work, so they're going to have to retry the exit of the zone. They get as far as the Jets' blue line, get turned around back to their own. Cycling in their own, Goudreau's got some speed, tries to send it up, but hits Monahan in the back of the skate. They're going to have to regroup again. Giordano being pressured. Stand behind his own net, and coughs it up. High bouncing puck in front of the net there. It's a high stick. I think it's just a high stick. I think the Jets played the puck after high stick. I don't believe it's a penalty high stick. Yeah, they're gonna have the face off. Just outside the flame zone, so it definitely was the Jets. Alright, Jets win the face off and send it in deep. All the way around, and then they'll put it back to Tanev, who's going to just chip it along as he gets hit. Mangiapane puts it back to Tanev, who puts it back to Hanifin. Hanifin, oh, Lindholm drops that pass as he was exiting the zone, and Winnipeg comes back with numbers. Shot goes wide. Now Connor's got it behind the net. Connor's cycling, sends it back to the point, over to Stanley. Stanley takes a shot wide. Again, it's going to go back to the point. Winnipeg is cycling. Cycles back to Stanley, drops the puck. Stanley takes a shot, and Markstrom's gonna gobble that up. 11:34 remaining, and shots are now 15-14 for the Jets. So we're gonna have a face-off to the left of Markstrom, and Calgary is gonna play the Canucks on Thursday. Oh, a nice back check by Tkachuk to lift a stick just as Scheifele was going to shoot. Yeah, it was in the slot and had a good shot. Dubé spins in his corner, puts it back to the point. They cycle it down low, back down into the corner. Giordano's going to chase, but it gets popped up over his stick, and now the Jets are going to come up 2-on-1. Anderson takes the pass, and Markstrom takes the shot, and Tkachuk will pass it up to Lindholm, who's going to just backhand it in, or Dubé, sorry. And Boleo, gotta look up how you say his name. He's going to take it behind the net. Pass it off to Morrissey. Morrissey tries a quick pass up the center. Perreault's going to try to put it to the center, and Nordstrom will kick it up. Levo brings it into the Winnipeg zone, but it's quickly turned back. A long stretch leg. I don't think he held onside, but they'll have to check that afterwards. Shot high on Markstrom, he handles it, and Levo will drop it, and that's a good thing that Jets got that, because that would have been a hand pass by the Flames. Morrissey's got it in his own zone. Up off the boards, and Goudreau will send it in deep. Tanev tries a backhand pass. It doesn't get to anyone, but it does clear the zone. Winnipeg will cycle back into their own zone, and now break out. A quick pass up to Stanley, who drops it off. A wide shot. Bounces all the way around to the point. It's still bouncing around. Really weird bounces. Finally settled by the Flames. Goudreau is going to chip it up. Bennett's got speed. He's going to chip it around a man and collects it. Tries to center, but Panik is going to intercept that. Bennett's still on the puck in the corner, trying to prove his trade worth for sure. I've always liked him, but he hasn't produced it what we expected, but I don't want to see him go necessarily. Alright. I was liking Tanev puts it up to Monahan. Monahan just breaks in and he's going to take a light shot, which is tipped up high into the netting. That will bring a face-off just to the right of the Winnipeg goaltender Hellebuck. Nice stick by Markstrom to knock that rebound away. That's going to bring us to another commercial break. Appreciate coming and hanging out with me again tonight. Always welcome. Guests are always welcome. I will be definitely doing the Thursday night one as well for that Canucks game, I believe. Oh no, I have gaming that night. I might not be able to. Darn it. What is tomorrow? I don't know if I'll be home in time to do anyone. I'll try to do some of that Toronto-Montreal game. It might be a little late. Thursday's gonna be busy. Friday I will do one for sure. Saturday night I always do a live stream. Always do a power rankings Saturday night as well. Though the first power rankings it took till Sunday to get out, but I'm trying to do it Saturday, and I will do it again this Saturday. I want to try and get at least 2 videos a week, and at least 2-3. I like to do 4, but we'll say 2 or 3 live stream games a week. So that's content 5 days a week to 6 days a week potentially. Getting there slowly. Alright, oh, we got something else. As I said, getting there slowly, one at a time. One at a time. Anyway, hope you're having a good night too. And I'm going to replay that 2-on-1, and that was great play by Calgary. Anderson took the pass and let Markstrom have the shot. Calgary wins the face-off back to the point. It's going to get sent down low. Lucic knocks it past to Mangiapane. Mangiapane's got it in the corner. And looks like Lowry's going to knock it loose. And he's going to snap it up. Now Winnipeg's got it with speed. Tries a pass across, but it's not going to get to Connor. Connor sends it into the corner. Flames try and bring it out. Oh, low. Into the corner of the netting. Markstrom cannot hold on. It's top corner now. They're fighting 2 Flames, 2 Jets. And Jets are finally going to break through. And it's going to go back to the point. Ponnick's going to send it way into the corner where Connor will take it. Connor sends it back to the point. Lucic's broken stick. And Calgary's going to chip it up. Lucic is going to manhandle the guy and get the puck at least out. They're going to call that icing even with Backlund on the inside. I'm very surprised by that. But that's going to get Lucic a new stick anyway. Yeah, it was Dubois there on his break there, but he couldn't find anyone. That's what happens on your first game though. You don't really know where your teammates are yet. It's going to take him a couple games to get acclimated with his teammates, and that is totally normal. So Calgary wins it, but Ehlers is going to take control in the corner, brings it back to the point. Ponnick has a little trouble, but gets it down low. Scheifele is going to circle, sends it across. Lucic chips it, and now Lucic is going to flip it up and out. And that's going to be too far, so it'll be icing again. 7 minutes and 41 seconds left in the second period. So the Flames will not be able to change again. Ehlers was trying to catch Markstrom cheating over, but Markstrom was stuck to that post like glue. Winnipeg will take a change. Calgary wishes they had such luck. Backlund will take the draw, and Wheeler comes in to replace. Calgary wins it. Hannafin's got it behind his net, sends it out to Lucic, will bank it out, and not quite out. So it gets cycled back down. Tanev, circle move in the corner. Now it's up on the sideboards. The Calgary's team has been out there for 2 minutes and 16 seconds. They finally break out, and Lucic is going to come in on the side and tries a nifty little backhand, but Hellebuyck poke checks him, and the puck goes behind the net, and Lucic will finally go off, finishing that line change. Dubé is being a pest, causing Winnipeg to have some troubles, and Winnipeg coughs it up. Tkachuk shoots it towards the net, but Winnipeg will control. Cycles out his swords, and Winnipeg will put it up off the glass and out. Calgary sends it right back in. Hellebuyck tries to stop it, but can't. So Dubé will send it down low to Tkachuk. Tkachuk's being cross-checked in the corner, and a big giveaway. Calgary's got it. Shot from Anderson, and Hellebuyck gobbles that up. He had a little trouble. He's going to hold on to the rebound there, but I was impressed that he even saw that, because that was a unexpected shot that came really quickly from the point, and may have changed directions. Great save by Hellebuyck, though, for sure. Hellebuyck is an amazing goaltender. There's no doubt about that. I'm just glad Calgary has goaltending too. Like Lucic coming in here, and yeah, he would have tucked that 5-hole no problem if Hellebuyck didn't get that poke check in there. Great play. Calgary wins the draw. Levo sends it back to the point. Valimaki pauses, then shoots and scores from the point. Point shot gets tipped in there, and we have a 2-1 game for Calgary. First lead of the game. And it looks like it's the same guy that got that penalty earlier. What's his name? Froze. I don't know. Fourth liner, but this is awesome. We're getting production from all 4 lines. Shot from the point, and yeah, he gets that little tip in there, top corner tip. And Hellebuyck had no chance. That was tipped from less than 2 feet in front of him. Beautiful goal. And just like that, Calgary has got its first lead of the game. Alright, Levo is going to bring it in. They said it was offside, but Calgary thought it was, or onside. Calgary thought it was offside, so they touched up. And Winnipeg's going to send that. Pass is missed, so that's going to go all the way down the ice as an icing. And I think that's his first goal there. Great to see production from all 4 lines. Since our top line hasn't gotten any yet, but the other 2, yeah, Valimaki just puts a nice on the ice low shot, and boom, tip top corner. Beautiful. That's why, boys and girls, you keep your stick on the ice, because good things happen. Good things happen. Alright, face off to the left of Hellebuyck is won by Calgary to the point. Goudreau's got it, sends it across to Anderson. Anderson is going to just send it in behind, where it is collected by Monahan. Monahan cycles again, and sends it down low again. Bennett is going to fight in the corner with Morrissey. Goudreau comes in, puck is knocked loose, and looks like Scheifele will backhand it down the not far enough for icing. Giordano to Anderson, back to Giordano, and they're going to break out now. Headman pass to Monahan's just tipped in deep, and Dubois is going to pass it off, get the return pass as he breaks out over the blue line, gives it over to Connor. Connor's going to come in with a quick shot, and Markstrom wasn't sure where the rebound was, but Goudreau is able to gobble it up. Some shots deep. Panik recovers, goes behind his own net. Now Connor's going to bring it up as far as center. Cross ice shot. Shifley coming in with speed, backhands it to Ehlers. Ehlers does a nifty move in the corner, but Lucic is going to get it and clear the puck out. Tanev brings it across the center, puts it in deep. Panik turns away, and as Lucic came in, and Calgary almost scored again because Panik dodged a shot, a check by Lucic. Tanev shot from the point, rebounds wide. Ehlers is going to control, sends it across to Stanley. Stanley sends it up. Quick pass to Kopp, has to stop for it though. Now Ehlers comes in and scores. Ehlers again. Ehlers had so much speed coming in there. Again, tie game. That was very quick action here. Back and forth action. Yeah, Tanev didn't get the pass. The puck went under Tanev's stick and over to the pass. Tanev needed to take the pass and allow Markstrom to take the shot. 4 minutes and 15 seconds left in the second, and the face-off's won by Winnipeg. And they're going to send it behind the net. Markstrom will stop it there. Sends it up. Bennett can't handle it. It's going to go all the way down the ice, but Gaudreau is going to beat out the icing. And now it's going to go back to the point. Valimaki's going to backhand it in, but Boudreau will intercept. Sends it across. Calgary will then intercept and give it back right back to Winnipeg. They're passing away to each other. Valimaki from behind his own net sends it up to Bennett. Bennett puts it off the boards, but not out. And now Monahan's going to collect. Monahan over to Tkachuk. He's going to send it high into the other zone. The rest of the line will change, as Tkachuk's team line mates will join him. Lindholm causes a little bit of giveaway, so Winnipeg will have to turn back. Stanley up to Connor. Connor gives the puck away to Dubé. Dubé dances in, sends it in deep. Hellebuck plays it, and now the Jets will attempt to come out. A bad pass behind Connors, and they'll have to once again cycle back behind their own net. Again they give it up the center. Calgary's got control. Tkachuk's going to go into the corner. Winnipeg has given the puck at least 3 times away when they should clear it here. Panik's got it behind his own net, sends it up to Connor. Connor now finally gets it out. And they're coming in with speed. Shifley takes the pass across, and Giapani's going to intercept. He's going to circle back, gives it up to Anderson. Anderson will just roll it in. They're going to go for a change, as Stanley kicks it up out the corner to Kopp. Kopp will put it all across ice to Ehlers with speed. Ehlers has been dangerous tonight. He passes it off, but Tanev's going to get it from Shifley. Shifley and Kopp are on Tanev in the corner, but there's going to be some backline come in for some backup. Now Stanley's got it at the point, tries a shot, but it is blocked by Mangiapane. It's going to get sent around. Backland will tip it up to, try to get it to Lucic, but Ehlers will get a stick on it to just knock it loose. Ehlers now has it in the corner behind the Flames net. Cycles up to the top. Still cycling. He's at his own blue line now. And he fans on the shot. Hanifin is going to go get the puck in the corner. Puck bounces off the side of the net dangerously, but now Lucic is going to come up all by himself. Just backhands it in, and it's going to go off of Rouleau into the crowd. That's going to bring up a whistle. And we are commercial break as well. We are in a 2-2 game. This is a crazy game. Great game. Vegas is now up 4-1 on the Ducks, and LA has managed to tie it 2-2. Tampa also added another to make it a 6-1 final. Oldest commercial here. What a game. What a game on Super Bowl Sunday. I don't know if you watched that. That was pretty awesome too. Unless you don't like Tom Brady, then it wasn't so awesome. Some guy jamming out to the music. Alright, face-off's gonna come just outside the Winnipeg zone. Stastny and Monahan. Stastny will win it back. And it's gonna get popped up, and Winnipeg will gain the zone. Gives it away to Bennett though. Bennett's gonna pass it to Goudreau. Goudreau breaks the line, gives it back to Bennett. Bennett will circle, gives it back to Goudreau. Goudreau's gonna lose it into the corner, where Perreault will steal. But Calgary regains control, trying to send a bouncing pass to Giordano, but it bounces over a stick. Rasmus Anderson will cycle back with 1 minute remaining and send it up to Monahan, who just walked right up the center a bit there, but Hellebuck will cover the puck. But wow, it just seemed like the seas kind of parted and they just kind of allowed him to walk in there, but no harm, no foul. No harm, no foul. And of course, because you know there was a commercial 5 seconds ago, so. Alright. Alright, so now Lindholm will step into the face-off dot. And he's going to go against Dubois. Dubois is going to lose it. I don't know how Dubois is on the face-off, but Dubé, weak shot into the corner. Panik will get the rebound, try and send it out, but Lindholm will recover. Sends it down to Dubé again. Dubé is going to walk around Panik and then try a nice spin move. Sends it back to the point. 39 seconds left. Shot, and it is blocked. Now Connor will make a move at his own blue line and send it up to Panik, who will backhand a weak shot in. Tanev controlling it with Connor on him. And now Calgary breaks up. Hanifin tries to chip a point shot in the center, but he will have to turn back. The Jets break the line, send across a pass, and with 10 seconds left, Connor's got it near the top circle. Cycles it down, and Hanifin will put it to Tanev. Tanev is just going to flip it out high, and that will end the second period. And we're going to go to a third as a score game. Or sorry, a tie game. A score game. You know, it's a score game. A tie game. Let's just go. There we go. There we go. That's not really centered, Tony. Let's bring that centered more. That better? That more centered. Alright, so we are going to go to the third period. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. Just gonna take a quick break while we're in the intermission. And then, as I said, I do have the bullhorn. Here's my notes on the bullhorn list. So I just gotta shoot it all now and edit it. So enough, right? Alright. I'll be back in about 10. I made the rod, sorry. Let's put that down. In the wrong spot. It's off now. Come on, intermission. So on front, yeah, Ehlers, of course, they're interviewing Ehlers. It's doing very well. Yeah, Ehlers is on fire. There we go. That's what I can do. Yeah, what's up to you? Alright, let's check. Brothers. That's chicken bombs. Let's just get back to the team. Please. They will take forever. It's always the last game of the night. There's nothing else. Just switch to everything else is on the intermission as well. see if they can show the scoreboard behind there showing either team. First this quick snipe through traffic for the top corner. That was his first goal, and then that one Markstrom had no chance. It was a 2-on-1, and I can't see the time remaining. Definitely think it's been a great game so far, though. Can't believe that the Penguins going all out with excellent work. It's pretty crazy. Crazy. Do you think a big change in upper management like that? Because they're talking about winning like instant cups, like instant success as well. They still have Crosby and Malkin. I don't know, does management change do that? I don't know that it does. I don't know. Guess this is what we'll see. Definitely Austin Matthews is having a heck of a season, as the Maple Leafs are as well. Looks like they're going to another commercial break. Hopefully that's the last. Crazy. Yeah, Lightning are rolling. They're definitely staying top of the power rankings for sure in their division. Whoops. Tokyo 2020 there. Chief man meets up sexist remarks. Alright. Back to the broadcast with Rick Ball and Kelly Rudy talking. Some saves, because of course it's Kelly Rudy. Gotta talk about the saves. There's been some saves. Both these are two of the best goalies in the league. I think the North is the most exciting because it has the most goals, but there's 3 good goalies, 4 good goalies. I think Carey Price is amazing, Markstrom's amazing, Hellebuck's amazing, and Anderson's playing amazing. Like, we will see. Edmonton struggled with goaltending for the last couple of years. Vancouver traded Markstrom. And, yeah. Here we are. Ottawa. Well, I'll have to watch the highlights tonight, but I guess the goalie really didn't do well. So the Ehlers line will start for Winnipeg as they win the draw, but lose control, and the puck goes back into their own net. They flip it up high, all the way down the ice. Markstrom comes out to play it, but it gets away to Ehlers, not the guy you want to give it to, but Dubé is going to come back and send it in deep. And Scheifele's going to bring it up to his own line, puts it across to Panik, who will cross the Flames line, but does so without the puck. Scheifele will re-control as Lindholm puts in on some chase. Panik will slow things down behind his own net. He's going to set up shot. Winnipeg will do a change. Lucic will come in front of Hellebuck. And they'll finally pass it off. Quick chip up to center. Calgary intercepts. Chips it back in, but they're offside. We'll have to tag up. Dubois is going to push it back to Panik. Panik will bring it up. High pass across. Winnipeg breaks the zone. Shot and right into Markstrom. He's got the save. And a face off to the left of him. 18:54 remaining. Alright. Valimaki's going to backhand it up. Bennett will pinch it and then send it back. Sends it across, and Monahan will lose it, but Valimaki will send it all the way down. Hellebuck sends it across, but it's a given away. Valimaki will take a shot from the point. Hellebuck's got it, rebounds out, and Goudreau causes him to turn it back. Now, Valimaki stops in line, and Winnipeg will now flip it out. Wheeler's fighting against Tanev, and Nesterov will settle it down. He takes it from behind the net, off the boards to Levo, but Levo can't handle the pass. Winnipeg will send it back in. Evans sends it down. And DeMello will take a shot from the point. It gets, I don't think it made it through. Maybe it did. Either way, it did not go in. Nesterov has it behind the net again. And this time he's going to go the other direction. And he gets it again as far as center, and Calgary will get turned to back around. Valimaki across to Nesterov. Cycles in his own zone, and thought about going behind his net again. But this time he's going to chip it off. And he'll go off on a break. Ehlers is going to apply pressure from the front. Calgary seems happy as Tkachuk passes it off to Dubé to just... No, they give it away. Now Markstrom's got it behind the own net. Sends it up the boards. Scheifele will put it back to Panik, who's going to send it across, but the shot goes wide. Giordano pops it loose, but Tkachuk will eventually put it off the boards and high. Dubé's got it at the line. Lindholm then backhands it across to Tkachuk. Kachuk tries one shot, doesn't get through. A second shot, doesn't get through. He'll get taken down. Lindholm back to Rasmus Anderson. Shot from the point, and Hellebuck will control the rebound. Be a face-off in the Winnipeg zone. Yeah, right in the middle of him too. Winnipeg wins the draw, but Calgary controls. Lucic will knock it behind the net to Backlund, who will put it to the point. Shot goes wide. Connor fighting for it. Tanev tries a wraparound. And to the point, shot, and Hellebuck will hold on to that too. We'll have another face-off. Good flurry of action there. I don't know why they didn't count Hellebuck's wraparound save as a save. I mean, clearly if he didn't kick his foot out there, the puck would have gone in, so I would have called it a save. But Monahan's going to win the draw, but Winnipeg will put it up the boards. Tanev will put it across to Hanifin, who sends it in deep. Below, will send it across, and Calgary will take over at center ice. Tanev again chips it up high. Bennett will control the zone, stops, waits for Hanifin. Hanifin gets chipped off the puck, down to Goudreau. Goudreau's got it in the corner. He's chipped off the puck, and Morrissey's on him. Goudreau takes it back to his blue line, and comes across the red line. Anderson will take it across, cycles it down to Goudreau again, who puts it off to Bennett. Bennett gives it back to Goudreau, who fans on the puck. Now Winnipeg will come up with it. Dragged leg by Scheifele to stay onside, and it's pinned in behind the boards. Calgary will now flip it up high, not far enough for icing, so Stanley will settle it down and shoot it along the boards. And now Evans puts it behind the net. Valimaki is fighting in the corner, and it goes back to the point. Morrissey from the point, and it is blocked. Calgary will come up with it. Levo is going to chip it through DeMello's legs, but it's just chipping around in the neutral zone now. Now DeMello and Levo are going to fight for it. Levo out-muscles them to get in too deep. It's protecting the puck on the inside, but now DeMello pins him up. He springs free and he brings it down to the close corner. Tries to send it to the close point. Shot goes wide. Valimaki will now take it on the top point. Sends it down low again. Kachuk's got it on his knees and passes it. Scheifele's the one pushing Kachuk down. Now behind the net, DeMello and Levo fighting again. Levo wins that fight, gets it to Kachuk. Kachuk's going to try walk around, tries to spring it out the other side. Lindholm cycles it back down low again. Kachuk's got it in the corner. Kachuk to the point. Valimaki shot, and the rebound is controlled by Winnipeg, who Ehlers is going to bring it out. Ehlers across center, through the line, dances through, but Markstrom will play that and take that chance away. Valimaki circles in his own zone, cop on him, sends it up to Dubé, who will tip it in, but Panik's going to control, bringing it behind his own net. Panik off to, I don't know who that is, sorry. Who gives up to Connor. Connor puts it into Appleton. Connor fighting behind the net, gives it over to Dubois. Dubois to Appleton. They kind of run into each other almost for the second time in the game. Panik now has it from the point. Tipped shot by the Flame is saved by Markstrom. Winnipeg's putting on some good pressure now. Gets to the point. Panik's going to keep it in though. Kicked down by Hanifin, but it's going to get recovered by Connor. Connor puts it behind the net. Dubois tries to sneak out in front of it, trying for his first here. And Dubé will send it off the boards and out. Backlund tries to outrace him, and Lucic with a big hit, but they're saying the puck just came out of the zone as Mangiapane tried to come in with it. Lucich's reaction suggests he does not agree with that, but we are going to a commercial break. Anaheim's trying to come back. It's now 4-2 with 14-10 in the third. And the Sharks and Kings are still tied 2-2 with 10:40 remaining. Tomorrow we got some great original 6 games. We got Boston, New York Rangers, and the Leafs, Canadiens. Should be a great game. Montreal and Toronto have very similar records. Of course, Toronto's played a game more. Toronto has looked good, coming off a couple wins against Vancouver, whereas Montreal didn't look great against Ottawa, but now Ottawa has also, besides the first game against Edmonton, where Edmonton absolutely spanked them, the other games, Ottawa has put up a good fight, and in fact, I have not seen tonight's highlights, but from what I'm led to believe, their goaltending just let them down. But I don't know, it's only 3-2, it didn't seem that much, but where was that? Hogberg was horrific. It's impossible to win games with goaltending like that. So that's the headline. So I'm assuming that they should have actually won that game, but some bad goaltending cost them. Alright. Back from commercial, showing some highlights. DeMello and Levo have been fighting back and forth. Cross check. Shot to the nuts. Shot to the hands. Grabbing his skate. There's been some... They're letting him play. Winnipeg wins the face-off and brings it back behind their own net. Wheeler's controlling it on the boards, being harassed by Goudreau. Pops it free, and they're going to lose it. Goudreau's going to put in chase and win the battle in the corner. Sends it out to Anderson, who's going to cycle it around. Giordano sends it back down in. Wheeler's going to control, sends it up, and take it up himself now. He comes across as far as center, and puts it in deep. A nice bounce, but Anderson checks him hard. He now controls, is going to try to send it out front. No one's home though, and Bennett will backhand it up to Goudreau. Goudreau stops at the line, waiting for help, and Monahan is there to grab it. Then he drops it off to Hanifin, who's going to go wide. Kind of bouncing puck, gets it out front, and Wheeler will control, and he's going to flip it up high, go for a change, and Tanev will chase it down into his own zone. Breaks up as far as center, long lead pass, gets tipped by Levo, and it's now deep in Winnipeg zone. Scheifele's going to recover, sends it up to Ehlers, quickly checked. Levo sends it down deep. Hellebuck tries to stop it, but it gets past him. Back behind the Winnipeg net. Stanley's going to tip it up to Kopp. Kopp fighting with Valimaki. Now DeMello is fighting with Levo. They're fighting in the corner well, but manages to... Kopp's going to break it free. Pass it off to Scheifele. And Kopp loses it. Tries to pass across, but Tanev... Oh wow, they're even not calling that. The refs, give him credit, are letting him play both ways. And Morrissey tries a shot from the side, but it gets blocked. Valimaki's fighting in the corner. Now Scheifele has it below the line. Frost hits him. Puck pops free. Dubé gets it up from Nesterov. Dubé is going to give chase. Belay is going to have to come across. Backhands it to Kopp. Kopp's going to slow things down and sends it back. Over to Morrissey. Morrissey in front of his own net. Morrissey's taking his time. Weaves up as far as his own blue line before passing it off and gets shot in deep. Markstrom controls behind his own net. Passes kind of dangerous pass off, but Kachuk's going to control and take it out. And Rasmus Anderson in the top sends a looping pass in. Mangiapane's going to get the rebound. Gives it off to Tkachuk, who brings it behind the Winnipeg net. Shot from the point, it goes wide. It's behind the net with Panik. Panik's going to send it out, but it's not. Lindholm will cut it off. Now Ponik and Kachuk are fighting for the puck, and neither of them will get it, and it gets chopped out. And Winnipeg will go for a change. Jared Enel sends it behind his own net, and Anderson sends it back to him. Back to Anderson, and Anderson's gonna bring it out. Slowly again with 9:44 remaining. Shots are 23 apiece. Lucic tries to knock it in, but Winnipeg will control. Wheeler's now going to bring it out as far as center, tries to chip it up. Now Lowry's going to get hit from Lucic. Puck drops loose. Back to DeMello, who's going to get a shot, and Markstrom will cover up, and he's going to hold on for a whistle. That seemed like a good amount of action there without a break. That was this whole game's been good, but I tell you, Calgary and Winnipeg may, even if Calgary's not getting these points, they're getting tuned up. Like, they're playing some really good competition, and I think this is really good for both these teams because they're playing such good hockey against another good team, whereas other teams are playing Ottawa and Vancouver every night, and I don't know if that's helping them, or it sure is helping them in the standings. I mean, Edmonton looks like they're in a good place. They're actually ahead of the Jets now in the standings. They would actually be third in the North, but they have only won 2 games that are not against Ottawa or Vancouver. So I don't know. I think they beat Winnipeg once, right? And they beat Toronto once. They lost to Montreal, they lost to Toronto, and they lost to Winnipeg, I believe. They also lost 1 game to Vancouver, but they managed to win all the games against Ottawa. I said this in the power rankings. Calgary seems to be in a good position because they're not trailing by much, but they have games in hand. But if they don't make these games in hand count, then they're not worth nothing. Alright, we're back from commercial right here. Showing everyone on the base. Showing Hannafin, who won player of the game last game against Edmonton. Face off is chipped to the line. DeMello will shoot it wide. Markstrom will glove the rebound off the wall and hold it for another whistle in the same exact spot for the face off. Face off. Sorry. Try to keep everything equal. Hannafin is going to tap behind his own net to Tanev, who's going to fan on his pass, so Winnipeg will control. Ehlers is going to have it in the close corner. Sends it to the point. DeMello sends a shot well wide, and Dubé will tip it just out of the zone. Ehlers will bring it back across the line, though. And Scheifele will try a shot. It gets tipped off someone. Mangiapane controls its center. Tries to headman the puck to Dubé, but it's stuck under Scheifele. Finally, Morrissey will try and get it out, but Ponik will have to cycle back behind his own net to get it. Sends it around the boards. It is picked up by Scheifele, who then sends it the rest of the way. Markstrom stops it behind his own net. Nesterov will grab it. Passes it off the boards from Tanev. They try to get back to Nesterov. And he's going to send it all the way down. I'm not sure. It was tipped off someone. They're not calling it icing. It is Calgary chips it at the Winnipeg zone to keep it in, but Winnipeg will now control. Morrissey's going to try headmanning the puck. Nesterov will intercept that. He's got it coming up on the close boards. Sends it up to Valimaki. Valimaki sends it down to Bennett, who will just tip it down deep. Oh no, maybe no tip, so that will be icing. So we will have a face-off to the right of Markstrom in the Calgary zone. We have the Kachuk, the Gaudreau, Monahan, and then Bennett line out. Gaudreau's going to control, sends it behind the net, back to Gaudreau, still in the Calgary zone though. Winnipeg will steal, and Winnipeg manages to keep it in the zone. Alamaki puts it in Astrov, who's going to kick it up, and again, I think that's too far. I think that'll be another icing call against Calgary with 7:38 remaining. So that line will once again have to stay on the ice. Once was okay, second time, that's when it gets a little more dangerous. Alright. Face-off's won by Calgary. And they will chip it up, but not out. Now out. Bennett controls it center, puts it off to Monahan, back to Bennett. And it's to the point. Shot and another shot, and I think they both went wide. Giordano, oh no, this is going to be icing now against Winnipeg. I think Giordano and Rasmus Anderson both missed the net on two massive big point shots. One from the left, then one from the right. Boom. Nope. That was saved. The second one missed. Giordano hit the net. So shots are now 24 apiece, but I'll change that later. Lindholm loses the draw. Winnipeg tries to get it out. Lindholm checks, but it does get chipped out. Giordano will send chase. That is not going to be icing. Giordano sends it up to Kachuk, who sends it back tries to send it back to Dubé. Markstrom comes out dangerously wide to play. Giordano takes a while to play it, and that's going to be down all the way down the ice. And once again, we have a Calgary icing. 6:46 remaining. This game has slowed down considerably. Third face-off in a row in the same draw. Calgary wins again. Giordano controls behind his net. Passes it across to Anderson, and it's out to Kachuk, who's out in deep. Tries a backhand pass, but it gets intercepted. Hannafin's going to come back for it with Ehlers pressing. Dubé across center. Chips it up high across the defenseman. Dubé still has it. Shot, and it goes off the shoulder of Hellebuck, up into the crowd. The crowd. And we will have a face-off in the Winnipeg zone. Kachuk tried a fancy backwards move, but his pass went right into Scheifele's stick. No, Dubé's. Alright. Shot deep into the Winnipeg zone. Appleton will control and bring it out. Passes it across to Wheeler, who will put it back to Panik. Panik sends it across the boards. And Dubois will lose his stick in a quite spectacular fashion. It went flying. Like it got trapped between two guys, but it went flying quite far. I wouldn't blame him for it. And now Calgary will chase down behind Winnipeg zone. And Connor has it on the top boards. Circles back across to DeMello. DeMello's going to send it up to Wheeler. Wheeler with some speed. Tries a shot from the outside right into Markstrom's breadbasket. And that will bring up another face-off. And guess where? You'll never guess where. But it's also going to bring up a commercial break. Once again, thanks guys for joining us. I appreciate having you here. It does help me not be alone while I'm watching hockey. So that is all it is now. If it expands into more, that's great. I'm going to continue to make videos on my other channel to try and promote hockey, and then hopefully I can get the Streamlabs account over, because I don't want to lose Twitch. I want to stream to my new YouTube channel, but if I switch to that, I can't use my Streamlabs account, which allows me to stream multiple places at once. So I can't use Twitch. Still commercial again. Alright. Oh, it was like they're right back in action, but they're showing everything. Showing the Flames' first goal, the second goal. Because obviously I'm watching the Flames team. Okay. Calgary is going to win the draw, but they cannot clear. Winnipeg now has it. And then Calgary's going to send it all the way down the ice. Winnipeg's going to bring it back out. And Monahan chips it out. Goudreau's going to put chase, but Morrison headmans the puck. Now it's going to come across to Goudreau. Tries to hand it up to Bennett. Hellebuck will guide it into the corner. Shifley backhands it. Tries to get it to Wheeler, but Hanifin will knock it in deep. Goudreau puts it across to Monahan, and Hellebuck had to be sharp there. .444 remaining in the third. And Calgary passes Winnipeg in shots. Morrissey's slow to get up. He's going to the box. Or not the box. His, the player bench. Showing the replays there. Bennett kind of guided him in again. The refs are letting him play. Okay. Hanifin saves it from going out. Monahan, or Levo takes a shot from bad angle. That's Lindholm. Lindholm and Dubé. Kachuk's going to fire it around the boards to the point. Valimaki across. And Dubé will send it in deep again. Winnipeg's going to try and chip it up the boards. Kopp is going to get it as far as center, but Calgary still controls. Valimaki will send it in deep. Panik will try and control it, but Lindholm's going to hit him. Puck squirts free. Ehlers is going to come up the near boards. Tries a shot, it's a pass, it's deflected. Lucic will now backhand it across. DeMello's going to control it. And they'll put it up off the glass. Shifley has it. Now Winnipeg's going to come in with some speed. Tries a backhand to Shifley, but Lucic will control it to Backlund. Brings it up to Valimaki. Valimaki has got Mangiapane on the side, but two Winnipeg Jets are going to rub him up. But he gets it across to Backlund. Backlund's going to shoot. It's deflected up high and out. Now Nesterov will chip it up. Backlund will now hit it back. Calgary will do a change. Giordano will take over. Bennett coming with speed across center. Tries a move. And gets the puck stripped, but Giordano will recover. Giordano sends it back to Goudreau sends it back to Giordano. Shifley now controls, chips it up. And now Winnipeg takes a shot from the point. The rebound is controlled by Calgary, but then Perreault and presses, hits him and pops the puck loose. It will send it to the point. It's connected, but then it will get it. Goudreau got high sticked in the face. There's going to be a penalty coming up to Ottawa. And we will see if Goudreau does not look like he's bleeding. But that was definitely a shot to the face. Yeah, he's trying to say he's bleeding, but I don't know. There's a couple of good chances in each way, that's for sure. Oh yeah, no, he got him right in the face. Going over, trying to show blood. Yeah, it's just two. Let's go. So Calgary will go to their second power play of the game. First one was unsuccessful. They win the draw, and Goudreau's got the puck. Anderson to Tkachuk. Tkachuk comes in low, shoots wide. Goudreau will take it off the boards. Back to Anderson. Anderson at the point. Back to Goudreau. Goudreau fakes a shot into the center. Monahan with a shot from the point goes wide, or from the slot. Goudreau tries to backhand it to the point, but it'll get intercepted by Lowry. He's going to send it all the way down the ice. Markstrom will settle it down behind the net. Leaves it for Anderson, who comes around with speed. Anderson across his own blue line with Appleton on him. He drops it. Mangiapane or Lindholm drops it. Goudreau. Goudreau drops it for Monahan. Monahan gets stripped. Anderson is going to send it across. Down low. Back to the point. Anderson sends it across to Monahan. Monahan scores! Or is that Lindholm? It's Lindholm, but it does not matter. It's a Calgary goal! That's just what we needed. Lindholm on the power play. Calgary's got a power play goal. Winnipeg's got a power play goal. Calgary has got the lead back. Yep, that was the thing of beauty. Tkachuk was right in front causing the screen. Monahan was right out front for the rebound, but it just goes right in. And with 1 minute and 42 seconds remaining, Calgary goes up. And the face-off is won by Calgary. And Finn Tufalamaki gets tipped in deep. Hellebuck behind his own net. Morrissey puts it off to Lowry, puts it off to Scheifele. Scheifele over to Connor. Connor sends it in deep. Anderson and Tkachuk on the rebounds. Sends it up. Ehlers gonna send it down low. Back to the point. Ehlers has it again. Ehlers gets the puck stripped. But Hannafin, they can't get it out. Finally gets out. And Morrissey will take it at his own blue line. Winnipeg now has an empty net. Scheifele puts it up into the Calgary zone. He's going to put Chase on Tanev. Tkachuk is going to get it, and Morrissey can't control the puck, and it is going to have to retreat back to his own line again. He's at the top of his own circles. Puts it off to Connor, who now crosses his own blue line, the red line, into the flame zone. And puts it around behind the net. 34 seconds remaining. Tkachuk is going to be able to get it. He flips it up. It's towards the net, but it's not going to have enough speed. Morrissey's going to recover it. Takes it back by his own circle. 23 seconds left. Scheifele at center. Connor's going to send it in deep, where Giordano recovers. Puts it up, but it's blocked along the wall by Wheeler. Nice save by Markstrom. Now Giordano sends it the other way, and did it go right out, or did it go off something? The face-off's definitely there. The ref's not signaling that it was a penalty. God, if I hope that's not a penalty. I don't think so, because they'd be showing it. Lindholm's at his side. Winnipeg's taking timeout. Shots are 27-29 in favor of Calgary. And we have a timeout. Winnipeg with 11.6 seconds. 11.6 seconds remaining. Lindholm to Kachuk, to Anderson, to Lindholm, to the back of the net. Who smashed his stick? Was that Morrissey? Yeah, I don't know. They weren't happy. You don't want to let it go with like less than 2 minutes in the game. 11.6 seconds left. Lindholm will take the face-off against Shifley. They're going to make sure everything's square and right. Calgary wins it, puts it behind their own net. They'll spin it around the boards and out. It's rolling towards the net. Morrissey's going to have to go all the way back. 3, 2, 1. And we have another Calgary victory. 2 in a row. We're beating good teams. Well done, boys and girls. Once again, thanks for joining us. Thanks for being a part of it. And now, Calgary and Winnipeg have split 2 games apiece. That's what we want. And Calgary is officially in 5th, and the Jets are officially in 4th. As the move begins. Once again, thanks for coming and joining us. Hope you guys have a great night.